Hello beautiful souls, my name is Zoe and I am the singing farmer at EarthSongFarm, and today I have been out in my garden and I have been harvesting carrots and I have a few little carrots here. I've been thinning out the carrots and making sure that they can grow a bit bigger than this. That's the biggest one I've got. And then I realised after I had been thinning them out that I'd paid no attention to all the advice about carrot root fly. So I'm going to wait and see what happens. We have the joys of urban farming again today, so I can hear now, it's funny, every time I start a video, somebody nearby starts a really annoying noise. So I am choosing to be joyful in the moment and ignoring that. So this week I've been looking at scheduling my time to support my productivity. I'm working on lots of projects that really need to move forward, and I have goals that I want to achieve and things that get to be done. So I've been looking at how to reduce my anxiety and my feelings of overwhelm. I did talk to somebody about these overwhelmed feelings, and actually they said overwhelm is a choice, and I thought, well, I don't know, I do feel overwhelmed, and so like I had a moment this week where I was doing lots of different things and I got to a point where I thought, oh my goodness, I am feeling overwhelmed, and then I thought I can choose now how I want to respond in this moment. And so I actually took a moment to sort of check, I took a moment to check inside with myself, and I could feel that what I needed, because of that feeling of overwhelm, what I actually needed was some self-care. So yes, there was lots of things going on, but what I actually needed was self-care time, and it was my choice. I could choose to go and carry on with the schedule that I'd got, or I could choose to step out at that point, because then if I give myself self-care, then I can go back and be more productive in the time that I have got remaining. And so that's what I did. I came back. What I needed to do was to get my hands in the ground. I came back and I managed to stack two things on at the same time. I had an online meeting which was really supportive for me. It was all discussing a lot of the things that I bring to you, emotional intelligence work. And while I was doing that on this Zoom call, I was able to weed around my plants, thin out the carrots, and it was really supportive for me. I just love that every time I try and make a video, we get these noises over the top. Anyway, in terms of productivity, I am still working on the scheduling, getting things put into place and making time for particular projects so that they get to be achieved and completed. And that's what I wanted to bring to you, really, is that I can see that scheduling your time is a really supportive method of making sure that the things you want to work on move forward. So there are lots of demands on our attention throughout the day. You know, we might be a busy mum, we might be working full time, and you know, goodness, we've only got a short amount of time at the end of the day. But it's really important that you get to schedule into your time spaces for you, and that's also where I get to go. I make sure that I have some spaces for me, and you also get to schedule in some quality time with your loved ones. So it's, you know, we get to create what it is we want to put into our lives. So that was my little message for this week. Not a lot has been going on the farm other than working on all the behind the scenes stuff. A lot of harvesting and eating. I've harvested some gooseberries this week, so that's been lovely. We had some stewed gooseberries yesterday, and there's plenty more to be picked, so I get to go and do a bit more of that. And I'm just sort of creating a little song. If you want to get something done, then you get to give it the time. If you want to get something done, then you get to give it the time. Stack your activities, increase your productivity, but don't forget about self-care. You get to put it into your schedule. You get to put self-care in there. I think I just saw a carrot fly that came wafting this way while I was singing. I'm a bit concerned that I've left my carrots unprotected, and I might go and put some fleece on top of them. Oh dear. Yes? Is that a fly? That is a tiny little fly. I can see it just here. Tiny little fly. So the Potty Train Your Chicken project has come to an interesting place. What we've discovered is that the animal expert-to-be has been having difficulties breathing with keeping chickens in her bedroom. So we have, because the weather's so beautiful, we have brought the two chicks, who are now quite big, out into the outdoor pen. So Pipin and Ebony had their first night outside last night, and they are a little bit surprised to be out here, I believe. I don't know. I'm imagining what chickens are thinking, but yeah, they've got this double guinea pig run that they were put down in the bottom last night, and they were up at the top, and all their food and water was down at the bottom. So I've now given them some breakfast, and they're having a little munch away. But this is a fox-proof enclosure in here, so I'm going to let them out. They can run around in here, and then later on in the morning, when it's a bit later, because it's quite early at the morning right now, when the animal expert comes out, she can sort them out and put them out on the grass and give them a run. So they've survived their night. They seem all right. Pipin seems to have a bit of an interesting croaky sort of cluck going on. We're a bit concerned that they're both going to be cockerels, and then there will be issues because this backs on to neighbours who don't like the sound of cockerels. So we will have to keep you updated with how that proceeds. So I'm going to let them out now into the fox-proof pen and let them have their first roam of this space. See what they do? There you go, guys. You can come out and play. Okay, we're not sure what to do. Anyway, they're allowed out into this space because it's enclosed, and I shall leave them exploring. Don't know if they can hop down. They can fly. It's a bit of a leap. Yeah, you're not sure, are you? Come on then. Come on, Pipin. You can do it. You can hop down because you can jump up to your mum. You can hop down fine. You gonna jump down? Come on, Pipin. Go down? Is it too far for you? They should be able to get back up to the food if they need it, because they can get in at the bottom and they can go up the ramp. I don't know if they can go back down the ramp yet, but they can definitely get up because they were down the bottom yesterday and they're now at the top. There we go. Pipin, come out, Ebony too. That's all you've got to do. Pipin, come out, Ebony too. That's all you've got to do. If you want to get something done, then you get to give it the time. If you want to get something done, then you get to give it the time. Stack your activities, increase your productivity, but don't forget about self-care. Make sure there's time in your schedule for a little self-care there.